is Audra, I am 21 years old and I live in Salinas, California. I have myotonic dystrophy type 1, and growing up with it has been extremely hard ever since 18 months old, which my mom noticed that there was something wrong with me. I took a lot longer to speak and took a lot longer to walk, and at 2 years old I was diagnosed with the apraxia of speech. So for a while I've done sign language until I was fully able to speak at 4 years old. And it's been exceptionally hard on me because I struggle with executive functioning, I can't multitask, and I have trouble remembering multiple tasks at once. For example, my mom would tell me to do the dishes and do the laundry, but she wouldn't use a transition like, after you're done with the dishes, can you please do the laundry? She made it seem like I can do two things at once. And motor skills are another challenge for me. I can't tie my shoes, and sometimes it can get really hard trying to put earrings in. My whole childhood, I didn't know that I had this condition. I always knew I had problems. I've always questioned myself, why can't I go faster? Why can't I keep up with other people? So at 18 years old, when my mom decided I should do a blood draw, the results came in, and it was confirmed that I had myotonic dystrophy. It was enlightening, reveling, and a little disappointing, but more enlightening because I finally got some clarity in my life. The hardest part about having myotonic dystrophy is trying to relate to other people. Some people in my life, including my mom, my sister, my dad, they all can do things that I really can't. Like, my mom can take long hikes, my sister can run easily without stopping, and it's hard to keep up with them sometimes, so I usually just go on short walks, and it's kind of maddening because I want to be able to push myself and be able to excel at things that other people can do, but with the limitations I have, I'm basically just stuck where I am at. Making friends on my own is hard, but my condition doesn't do anything like that. I can make friends, but I just gotta find the right people, because I've been in friend groups and they turn out to be really toxic, or they can be really mean, or they can just overall be a bad influence on me. So it takes a while for me to make friends because I gotta find my right clique. It's hereditary. My uncle Levi has it, and my uncle Seth severely has it. You can see it. And my cousin, I believe, has trouble opening his hands and closing them. So that's a sign in myotonic dystrophy. Outside of my family, there's a lady that published a book, and all of her children have myotonic dystrophy. And she sets up these meetings one Tuesday every month that feature other people who struggle with myotonic dystrophy, just like I am. Seeing other people go through this experience has been helpful, knowing that I'm not alone, but it also makes me feel jealous because some people are just pushing past their limitations, like getting married, getting a job full time, and it makes me compare myself to them, and I get these thoughts in my head saying, like, why can't I do what they're doing? But I do know that everything takes time. And I am doing my best. No, I can't. At the moment. I can't just do Tuesdays. I have to. I'm not going to be able to do that. And they never got back to me. I am a little afraid of working full time, but part time just releases some of the stress, knowing that I can go home after a 3-hour, 4-hour, 2-hour shift. Currently, I am volunteering at an animal shelter near where I live. And I am working with kids at a at a church, first graders. And I've also done some work for my mom for her company. That helps me stay busy in life. Right now, I am pursuing my writing hobby, and one of the genres I like to write is murder mystery. And after this murder mystery novel is published, I might plan on writing a heist, inspired by one of my favorite books. Some of the themes I am looking to cover is friendship, love, compassion, and probably the most common one, good versus evil. Where I get my ideas and my inspiration, I get it from other books or I get it from other writers, and I add that into my story. The sources of my inspiration are from Christopher Colfer, Leigh Bardugo, and Shannon Messenger. I find the action and the snarky dialogue that they put in, and I love their scenes, how they set the scene for every mood, and the characters, they're so well built. I really hope I can put that into good use on my writing journey. Some of the biggest challenges I face as a writer is writer's block and constantly getting sidetracked. I lose track of time, and I realize what I'm supposed to do, and then a little later I get distracted again. So I constantly get distracted and I can get writer's block. As of right now, as I mentioned earlier, I want to get my AA degree this semester and possibly pursue a career in childcare or in office work. My mom is a very nice woman, though we do butt heads from time to time. But my mom, she's been the glue that's held me together for all this time. She's been a wonderful help helping me schedule all this Social Security, scheduling all these Stanford visits, and help me with that myotonic dystrophy and make sure I go to bed on time so I don't feel tired the next day. I often compare myself to my other cousins. Sadly, as it sounds, I do compare myself, but I always have the consolation knowing that I am taking everything at my own pace, and my time will come. One of these days that I will be able to be successful.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I do that a lot. But actually, not that much.
I think my favorite memory of us was when we were... For those of you out there who are struggling with the same thing I am, just please know that you are not alone. Keep pressing forward, even though it seems like your dreams are meaningless. They're meaningless to those who say it, not to you. You can accomplish anything you set your mind to. You just have to put in the hard work and the effort, and you'll land them on the stars one of these days.